Good evening, everyone. Again from Jim Mayo Memorial Stadium in Proctorville, Ohio, home of the Fairland Dragons, who will be entertaining the Cold Grove Dawson-Bryant Hornets, both teams out of the Ohio Valley Conference, in a Division Six, Region 23 semifinal high school football game, state playoffs. Tonight, after after last week, it's going to be hard to top that, but we're looking for a good game. And here with me in the booth with all the information and a little bit of insight about tonight's game is Coach Dave Carroll.
Thank you, Coach, and happy Halloween to you. And happy Halloween to all the trick-or-treaters out there. Let's get some quick facts in here tonight, let you guys know a little bit about the series we got going between Cold Grove and Fairland High School. They've been playing since 1949, Coach.
Wow.
Cold Grove leads the series 45-25. The last 3 meetings were won by Fairland. The longest winning streak is by Cold Grove at 10, and that was from 1957 to 1966. The longest streak for Fairland was 4, and I believe that was when Coach Mayo was coaching. That was 74-77. The most points in a game by Cold Grove was in 1963. That they scored 54 in a 54-6 win. Fairland, most points scored was in 2005. It was 50, but that was in a 52-50 loss.
Wow.
I remember that game. Biggest victory, Cold Grove, was 48 points in 1963. The biggest margin of victory for Fairland was 35 points in 2008. And, of course, you're going to remember this. We have played Cold Grove 2 times in the past in the same season. That was 1994. The first meeting, Fairland won 26-16. In the second meeting, the Grove came back and beat us 20-6.
Yep.
So I'm sure you remember that. Of course, we're in the postseason again. Fairland's record is 2-4 in the postseason, and we've got both of those wins this year. And with that, Coach, what's your insight? What do you think Fairland has to do tonight to win this ball game?
Well, if they get off fast like they did last time, I was here for that game, and it was 27-0. And Cold Grove finally got it together, started controlling the line of scrimmage a lot better in the second half and cut it down to 27-21. And Fairland also had a goal line stand inside the 5-yard line. I think it was in the third quarter, and that loomed very big in the outcome of the ball game. But I look for a much better game. Cold Grove lost the first 2 games of the year. Won to Fairland, then got shellacked by Ironton, but just about everybody's getting shellacked by Ironton. And then they came back and they've won 5 straight. So they've got things straightened out. I look for a lot better football game, and I think the key to the game is going to be the control of the line of scrimmage.
Well, and that's the way I look at it too, Coach, about Cold Grove. I think for Cold Grove to win the ball game, they're going to have to control the clock. Time of possession is going to be a big thing. The longer they control, the less time Fairland has to get their offense on the field, and that's less scoring opportunities. And when I look at this, that reminds me of the Cold Grove from the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s.
Yes, some epic battles. I remember we went down there one time, and I think we won 37-36. They're going for 2, and they ran a toss sweep to the tailback. The ball hit him in the hip, and we were able to recover it, and we ended up winning the ball game. But we've had some dandy. But right now, I think we're going to take time out here for the national anthem. So we're going to take a little break. High School Marching Band under the direction of Keith Carper, Susan Sherwood Dunphy. Well done as usual.
It's good to see Mr. Carper back.
Yes, I think he was absent last week. I have no idea why, but he's back, and it's sounding good as ever.
I think Cold Grove won the toss, Coach. I'll give you the.
I have not seen the talk. I did not know.
I think they did. So
okay.
I'm going to give the offense for Cold Grove, and then you can come back and give us the defense. And folks, I apologize. I don't have heights or weights for the Cold Grove players, but we can give you numbers and what class they're in. So it looks like a tight end for Cold Grove, number 44, Steve Eastern. He's a junior. The left tackle is a sophomore, number 63, Dustin Lunsford. The left guard is number 52, Brad Wheeler. He's a junior. The center, number 57, Kai Robinson. He's a senior. Right guard's number 58, Ben Compliment. He's player coach. I've watched him. He's a senior. Right tackle's number 50, Tucker Meadows. He's a senior. Tight end, number 84, Perry Kingery. He's a junior. Your wingback is number 21, Chase Hall. He's a sophomore. Or number 1, Morgan Schultz. He's a senior. The tailback, number 2, Malachi Wheeler. I like him. He's a junior. He's a little scat. Fullback's number 30, Austin Stapleton. He's a senior. I'll tell you what, Coach, he can flat out hit you. He does a good job. And then the quarterback's number 14, Clay Ferguson. He's a junior.
Okay, for the Fairland defense, who's playing a 4-3, 3 deep. Excuse me, 4-3, 4 deep. At the defensive ends of Jordan Williams, 6'2", 220-pound senior, and Casey Hudson, a 6'4", 220-pound junior. At the nose, Justin McKee, a 5'9", 275-pound sophomore, and Mason Ward, a 5'9", 180-pound sophomore. Middle linebacker, Ryan Dixon, 6'5", 5'9", 200, strong. Sam linebacker, Xander Schmidt, number 8, 6', 180-pound junior. Weak side linebacker, J.D. Brunfield, and he was all over the field last year. Number 4, junior, 6', 205. Peyton Jackson will man one corner, and the strong safety is Kevin Taylor, 5'9", 165-pound junior. Free safety, Gavin Hunt, senior, 6'1", 155. And those are your lineups offensively for Colgrove and defensively for the Dragons. Looks like we're just about ready for kickoff.
I hope we got that right, Coach. I hope they are receiving. That's what I saw at the beginning, so I hope I saw that correctly.
Well, we're about a minute away from kickoff.
Awesome atmosphere tonight. Could you imagine if the stands are full? What's the place would be like?
It'll be standing everywhere. You know, they're only allowed like I don't know, 15% of max capacity. So Colgrove's got a good crowd over there, and the Dragons seem to have a lot more people here tonight than they had last week. Dragons will be kicking off. Colgrove has come out in the receiving. Back deep is number 5, Jordan Williams. Excuse me.
It's Jaron Hicks, Coach.
Jaron Hicks.
It's like number 2.
Number 2 and number 8. Number 2 is Malachi Wheeler, and number 8 is Steven Simpson. Kicking off for the Dragons will be number 7. Gavin Hunt.
Coach, I noticed when Colgrove came out, they had some fine-looking big specimens out there tonight. So I think we're going to have our hands full up front.
I think it's going to be a great football.
I think it is too. You got basically air raid offense going against an old wing T offense, and we know a lot about both. Well, actually, we know a lot about the wing T offense. You and I do. We're not so much on the spread.
Okay. Hunt approaches the ball. He picks it right down the middle. Wheeler slips. He gets up. He picks it up. He's at the 10, 15, and he's met there by Schmidt. He turns and scrambles for another 3-4 yards. And pretty good kickoff coverage there by the Dragons. They start on the 18-yard line. 1st and 10, Dawson-Bryant.
Coach, do we have Jordan Williams in there tonight? I know he got hurt last week.
That's two pretty good defensive games there. Him and Hudson. Hudson played a great game last week.
Yes, he did.
I know Jordan.
I don't know if he's in there tonight or not.
I don't see him right now. Fairland's in a 6-7 man front. Hand off fullback. He goes off left tackle. And he hard earned 7 yards.
That's the fullback, Austin Staple. He's tough, Coach. He's a good player. Just puts that head down, straight ahead. Mr. Chance Short is up in the booth with us, and he just informed us that he leads Colgrove in all-time touchdowns. I didn't know that.
And Colgrove comes out in the wing T right. 2nd and 3. Handoff goes fullback again, same play, but Fairland it's going to be close. It's right at the marker. And he's just about a half a yard short. It's going to be 3rd down and a half a yard for the Hornets.
Coach, this is Colgrove football. 3 or 4 yards each play, just pound it at you.
Woody Hayes football.
Yes, it is. It is Woody Hayes
3
football.
yards and a cloud of dust. Come out and wing T left this time. Fairland still got stacking the box with 8. Get to the fullback trap on the left side, and it's about 2 yard gain for 1st down, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for Colgrove at their own 30-yard line.
Coach, I think tonight we're going to get a lot of 2 and 3 fullback traps, 6 and 7 tailback trap. We're going to get a counter with the wing back. We're going to get some bootleg. We're going to get some fullback leads. Just typical Colgrove football.
Fairland has 7 on the line of scrimmage. Straight dive. Handoff fake. Get it to the tailback. Number 2, Malachi Wheeler. And he hits off the left tackle for 2 yard gain, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 8.
2 yard gain with the 2nd down and 8.
Ball rested on the 32-yard line. Colgrove breaks the huddle, comes out, and they're in a wing T right. Carter hands off fullback.
Little fullback fold there, Coach. All look like off 7 hold.
Excuse me, that's Clay Ferguson, quarterback. For about 2 more yards. And he's going to bring up 3rd down and 6. Same wing T right.
Let's see if we got the counter.
Ferguson hands off tailback off right tackle, and he is snuffed out at the 37-yard line, and it's going to bring up a 4th down and 3. Let's see what kind of gambler Jay Lucas is here.
He's thinking about it right now, Coach. I believe he's going to send a play in. I think they're going for it.
Right now, they're mauling it over. He sends Clay Ferguson in with the play, and they're going to go for it, looks like. Big play right off the bat in your own territory. It's going to be 4th down and 3, 37. Come out in a full house this time. Hand off to fullback, and he's short. He's knocked down just inside the 40 at the 39-yard line, and that is going to be a yard short. The Dragons are going to take over on downs. Big play, big gamble right there, and gives the Dragons a short field.
Wow, that's a big game. Look at that short field, Coach.
Fairland's going to set up at the Colgrove 39-yard line.
Great field position. Great field position.
And they come out in their spread offense. You got two receivers right, the wing right, and split left. Ward takes a snap, hands off J.D. Brumfield, and he hits off the right tackle. Man, he hits that hard.
Yes, he does.
He has got a nice gain of about 6 yards. Going to bring up 2nd down and 4.
6 yard gain brings up 2nd down and 4 for the Dragons.
Interested to see what Colgrove's in. I think, Coach, they're in a 3-4 D tonight. I don't know.
I think that's what I saw here on the. Yeah,
looked like they had a nose and a couple tackles in there. We'll see. Looks
This
like
time we got a double slot, one to the right, one left. Single set back, Ward in the shotgun. Brumfield goes in motion, throws it out to him, and he is brought down. Nice blocks out there by the wide receivers. Steeler Leaf and Xander Schmidt got a couple good blocks. A nice gain on the play by J.D. Brumfield all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Dragons. This time they come out in a slot left, wing left, and one split right. Single setback. Ward takes a handoff, or fakes the handoff, and turns it up. Looked like it was a little bit of a broken play.
I think there's a little bit of miscommunication in the backfield. Like they missed the mesh, Coach.
Ward was able to pick up a yard, so it's going to bring up 2nd down and 9.
Officials timeout.
I think they have a situation with the clock. Now it's 25-second play clock. And they've got that straightened out now. So we're going to wind it. Dragons in trips left, one wide right. Brumfield offset to the left. Ward takes a snap, looking deep, throwing deep, and it's out of bounds.
Ward pass ball incomplete.
That bring up 3rd down long.
What's your play call on this one, Coach?
Oh, we got to go. They might run a little tunnel screen here, or we've got to. I don't know. Brumfield runs so hard.
Third down and 9 for the
Oh,
Dragons.
this is 2 down territory, Coach.
Sure it is. That's right.
We got 2 downs to make first.
Okay. Brumfield's to the right of Ward. Trip receivers right, one left. Ward takes snaps a little bit high, and I don't know what happened.
Timeout Dragons.
Colgrove's bringing the house.
Fairland called timeout before the snap. Gonna talk it over.
Well, first time out of the night, Coach. Let's take a 60-second break.
All righty.
And play resumes. The Dragons will have a 3rd down and 9. The ball on the 20-yard line.
Okay, Fairland comes out from the timeout and approaches football. It's going to be 3rd down and long, but they are on the 22-yard line, so it could be 4 down territory. They come out and slot right and left. Gavin Hunt goes in motion, and they throw a little screen pass, and oh, look out, there he goes. Touchdown. There's a flag on the play. Flag on the play. That looks like that one's coming back.
Yes, it is.
Got a hold against Fairland.
I'm not
So
sure
there's-
who that was on, Coach. I didn't see it.
I think it was one of the linemen that snuck out for the screen. So that's going to push Fairland back 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So it's going to be back to the 28-yard line.
Going the wrong direction, Coach.
Oh, he went 5 too far. It's going to bring him back to the 23-yard line. And that'll bring up 3rd down and about 12.
Brings up a third down 12. 11 for the Dragons.
Dragons come out, trips right, one split left. Brumfield offset to the left of Ward. Ward takes the snap. He's looking. He's going deep down the sideline for Schmidt.
Wheel
That
route.
is incomplete.
Ward pass called incomplete.
Xander Schmidt on the wheel route, coach. Just missed him. Nice throw.
Good throw.
And he had him double covered, so good coverage by
All right, he put it
Colgrove.
right there where only Schmidt could catch it. That brings up a 4th down and 12. Dragons going for it, I think. They're lining up in a field goal. No. Yep. It's going to be a field goal.
It's like Xander Schmidt.
And got Xander Schmidt is going to be the kicker now. What was that?
Delay again against the
Delay a
Dragons.
game. Now they're going to call delay game. That'll march them back 5. And the ball will be at the 28-yard line now. I don't know if they're going to try a little pooch punt here or actually try to kick a field goal.
I don't know. You place that ball 7 yards behind where we're at, and that's a pretty nice little chunk on the field goal.
That's 42 yards. Now he brings the offense back out. And they're in trips left, single receiver right. Brumfield to the right of Ward in the backfield. Shotgun. Takes a snap. Drops. He looks deep. And he's got, and that ball is tipped and intercepted by Jaron Hicks. He's running left. He's still got some room. He's still going, and he's brought down at about the 15-yard line. But that pass was tipped, and Hicks was able to haul it in and bring it back to the 15, where it's going to be 1st and 10, Colgrove.
Probably not a smart choice by Max on that. That was double coverage. Ball got tipped. Tip drill coach. Bingo, it's in the air, and Colgrove came up with turnover. So both teams, first drive, stall out.
Colgrove comes out in full house. Ferguson takes the snap and run a little power 7 to
Number 2, I believe.
Malachi Wheeler. He picks up
Flag on the play.
Flag down,
Wants the
coach.
ball holding against the Hornets.
there is a flag on the play. Going to take Colgrove back.
Holding, that's spot flag.
Holding, that'll be half the distance. Ball will be placed at around the 8-yard line. Bring it up. 2nd down and 18.
Tony sets up first and 20 for the Hornets.
Oh. Nice little bootleg pass.
Pass intended for Kingery, he calls incomplete.
Ferguson's pass was to a wide open
Perry Kingery just dropped the ball.
Kingery. Right off the tip of his hand, not a soul around it.
You got to tell you, Coach, that was a good call by Coach Lucas. We were asleep. They had 3 guys out, and we had 2 receivers. Good job.
Now we got another flag. I guess it looks to be maybe a sideline warning. Looks like it's going to be a sideline warning on Colgrove coach Lucas.
I like that last call on first down, Coach. That was a good call.
Sideline running against the Hornets.
Colgrove comes out. We're in the wing T left. 2nd down and 19 yards to go. Ferguson takes the snap. It's a little counter to number 21, Chase Hall, and he's dropped.
Hall is out there, brought down by Hunt.
immediately by Gavin Hunt.
Third down and 15.
Be third down 15, gain 3 on the play. Ferguson gets the play from head coach Lucas. They're coming out on a little bit of a spread. Darren Hicks is wide right. He's going to drop back, roll out to the right, go to the fullback, and he slips and falls.
He's going to be
At
short.
about the 23-yard line, and they're going to be, it's going to bring up fourth down and about 2.
I think he's going to go for it again, Coach.
Oh my, you think? Down on your own 23? Well, he's talking to Ferguson over there on the sideline. Send your play. Man,
That's giving away a lot of good field position, Coach.
that's gambling. They come out in the wing, right, split, and your fullback. And he's got about 3 yards, enough to pick up the first down. And Hornets keep the change moving.
Cold Grove football, Coach.
Yep, that's a big gamble though. Wow.
As I said earlier, I think time of possession is going to be key in this game. If they can keep that ball away from our offense, and they can take it down and score,
Very true.
that's going to be their night.
They're going to come out.
They're unbalanced, Coach. An unbalanced line right
And so wing left, split out left, and to Wheeler. Wheeler's off and running. He's got Hunt to beat, and he slips and falls right on the 50-yard line. But that's a big game. Big gain on the play there.
Tailback trap.
They have figured out to split us out a little bit and then go off tackle toward that split.
Comes Jordan Williams in. Try to set that edge, I guess.
I think they're changing their defense up a little bit. It's going to go 2-4. Well, it's a 5-man line. 5-man front. Wing T. Fullback.
Got a little quick
Trap.
trap again.
A quick trap. Number 30, Austin Stapleton on the carry. Gain him 2. Bring up second down, 8 yards. Ball sitting on the Fairland 48-yard line. Kogo comes up.
Unbalanced
And
line
that's
again,
slot.
Coach.
Wing left, split left.
Same
Get
play,
to
they
the
ran the tailback.
Tailback. Number 21, Chase Hall on the carry. Same play. And gained of about 3. It's going to bring up third down and 5.
Coach, they're unbalancing that line. They're bringing their tight end over from the right, splitting him out left, and keeping their 3 guys with the wing on that left-hand side and just trying to outman us over there.
Yep. Wing T left. First to take the hand off. It's counter. Inside. And that was number 1, Morgan Schultz on
That's
the
going to
carry.
be close. That is close.
And it's going to be.
Pinned on that foot. We talked about it last week. Did he spot it with his right foot or his left?
Well, they've already changed the marker to a 1, so they're
First
giving
down.
him the first down. Ball sitting on the Fairland 40-yard line.
By the way, Coach, I was just thinking, Dickie Martin down there at Ashland better watch out. They might just call you, come up and have him take his job.
That'll never happen. That'll never happen. Again, unbalanced right, straight hand off, fullback, off
Ball's
tackle,
loose.
and he fumbles, and it's recovered. Looks like Jordan, number 50.
56, Coach, for us.
Hudson.
I believe that is Mr. Hudson.
No, that's the first turnover in the game. Or second turnover. 1 for Fairland, 1 for Colgrove.
There goes Casey.
He's
He's a
interception on
junior.
the goal line. And the Dragons have just recovered a fumble. at their own 36-yard line, where they'll set up first down and 10.
You know, Coach, this game could come over turnovers, and we've had one each.
Fairland comes out at a wing left, slot right, split left. Shotgun formation, Brumfield directly behind Ward. Ward takes a snap and throws right. And,
that's a broken play, busted
yeah,
play.
I think we had someone ran the wrong route.
I think maybe J.D. Brumfield's supposed to go to his right. He ran left. But he was wide open. I'll tell you what, Coach.
Bring up second down 10.
We're on this left hash. And I'll tell you what, asking a quarterback to throw that ball all the way to the other side of that field is a tough throw.
Yes.
I don't care if you're a pro. I don't care if you're in Pee Wee League. That is a hard throw, and that gives the defense a heck of a lot of time to break on that ball.
Dragons come out in the same set. 3 receivers right. Ward rolls right. He's looking, and he throws over the middle, and he hits Hunt. And Hunt's got it for about a 9-yard gain. It's going to bring up third down and 1. Ball on the 45. Now we got a sideline warning on Fairland coaches. So these guys are going to have to stay back.
I wonder who the pullback coach is. I think both teams need one.
Get back, Coach. Yeah.
Actually, Coach, I don't think I would want to pull Coach Lucas back, and I know I wouldn't want to pull Coach Cunningham back. I'm glad that's not my job. Chance, you volunteer for that job?
That's going to bring up third and 1. Dragons in a double slot. Snap. Brumfield, a handoff, and then we got a
motion.
Someone took off a little early. It's going to bring up third down and 6 now.
Yeah, last week, Coach, we got Nelsonville York off sides with that hard count. I wonder if we're going to play that again today.
I think I'll wait just a little bit whenever we get a first down. Dragons on the 40-yard line. Third down, 6 yards to go. They got the tight slot right now. Schmidt goes in motion. Ward rolls left, and he's going to take off, and he's going to be stopped 1 yard short of the first down. He's dropped at the 45 and needed to get to the 46.
Coach Colgrove did an excellent job defending that play that time. Had
Good coverage downfield.
Yes.
They had no one to throw it to. And it looks like a Dragon's going to go for it. I can see a good base of Brumfield right here. Trips right, split left.
4-man front, they're coming.
And they're going to they're going to let the clock run out in the first quarter. Your score heading in the second quarter, Fairland Dragons 0, Colgrove Hornets 0.
Folks, we'll be back in 30 seconds, 60 seconds.
Okay, we're back here at Jim Mayo Memorial Stadium. Dragons have a 4th down and 1 yard at their own 45-yard line, and they are in punt formation. Gavin Hunt's back to take the snap from Peyton Jackson.
Colgrove's not sending anybody deep, Coach.
Well, he takes off running, that's why, and he is going to make it. Looks like he's, oh, I don't know. He's marked him.
He's short.
Looks like he's short.
He's short. Man, that's a tough call.
Oh. Fairland thought to try a little trickery there. Set up in punt formation.
Well, I'll tell you, Coach, that's tough to run into the boundary like that and get that first down. I mean, that's just hard. They didn't put anybody deep. They had everybody up, all 11 up front. So Colgrove's got good field position.
Yes, they do. They're going to set up 1st and 10 at Fairland 45. They're in the wing eye right now. Ferguson takes a snap. He hands to the fullback, Stapleton, and he's right up the middle for about 5. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 5. Colgrove comes out in the wing eye again.
Coach still have an unbalanced line, I believe.
Ferguson takes a snap, and he gives to the tailback Wheeler. He's off the right tackle for about 4 yards. Going to bring up 3rd down and 1, maybe 2.
Coach, that first quarter was pretty quick.
Well, a lot of ground game, and that eats up chunks of clock.
We got to keep them out of these 3rd and shorts. We need to try to keep them 3rd and longs.
Going to bring up a wing T left. Ferguson takes a snap, and there's a mix-up. It looked like the tailback slipped and fell, and then Ferguson fell over him. The Dragons cover him up, and that's going to bring up a 4th down and 3.
$10 says he goes for it.
Oh, yeah. If he went for it on his own 23, he'll go for it on the Fairland 30. 8.
You know what, Coach? I guess he figures it's playoff football, and he must be trusting his defense. He's ready to go. And he gets going to take it. Not going to play the field position game. He's just going to play football.
Try to drive it down your throats. What are you going to try to do? We got a wing left T. Hand off to Stapleton, and he got it 5 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a 1st down and 10 at the Fairland 34-yard line.
Coach, I don't know if you've noticed, but when they need a big play, they go back to that fullback lead. They've done that 3 different times.
He's a hoss. He's a little bowling ball is what he is. I mean, he hits it hard, too.
Keeps his feet moving, low center of gravity. It's all those guys I wouldn't like to tackle.
No. Okay, we got a 1st and 10. Colgrove's in a sort of like a power eye, and Stapleton goes off for right guard, and he hits it up in there for about 9 yards. Going to bring up 2nd down and 1. Right now, they're just playing smash mouth football.
Yes, they are. Coach, that looked to me like that was the old Vince Dooley slot that he used to run at Georgia back in the day.
Right, and they're in
got
the
that
same.
sniffer back.
They got the same. It looks like a guard. It's a 55 number in the backfield. They're setting the same thing up, same play, off right tackle, and Stapleton hits it up there and gets about 5. It's going to bring up a 1st down and 10 at the Fairland 20-yard line.
Flip a quarter, same play.
Well, let me see where that. Yep, they're in the same alignment. They found something over there. Fairland's loading the box up and give it to Stapleton again, and he's off right over the center, and he gets about 4.
I tell you, Coach, when you're a lineman and you keep taking that physical pounding, play after play after play, you know, the game's changed over the years. Used to, this is what it was all the time. Not so much. So when a lot of teams play these fellows that run right at you and hit you all the time, it wears you down a little bit quicker.
Well, they're in the same set again. 2nd down and 7. Going to give it to the Stapleton again. He goes off right tackle, and he is in for the touchdown. Really hard running by number 30.
Coach, that's just that fullback
Austin
lead.
Stapleton. They're just, right now they found a weak spot in the Fairland defense, and they're exploiting it. And that was
That's just right down her throat, Coach. Right down her throat.
right down her throat. Yes, sir. And that's going to bring up the extra point here, and it's going to be
Swinging gate.
number 20, Justin Newcomb, to try for the extra point. Left-footed kicker. Stapleton's or Ferguson going to hold, takes a snap, puts it down. Kick is up, and it's no good. He pulled it to the right. So with 8 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the first half, Colgrove strikes first on a hard run by number 30, Austin Stapleton, but the extra point is wide. So 8:12 left, and Colgrove has a 6-0 lead.
We'll just keep it here, Coach.
Okay.
That last drive was just man on man.
Well, they just drove it right down our throats. We're going to have to. All right. Kick it off for Colgrove again is number 20, Justin Newcomb, back deep for the Dragons, and they're going to squib kick it to the right. They fell on it. It's been bobbled around, and don't know who's recovered it. The referee is trying to separate them, find out who's got the ball, and Fairland has recovered. Number 12, Peyton Jackson, comes up out of there with it.
Happy Halloween. Happy
Yeah,
Halloween.
really. That could have been big. Dragons are going to start 1st and 10 on their own 40.
See if Colgrove goes to 4-man front this time, Coach.
It's 3-man,
They're going
3-4. Fairland has trips receivers to the right, one left. Brumfield offset to the left. Ward goes back. He's going to throw that little screen again. And Brumfield is off and running. Oh, and he slips and falls at the 36-yard line. Boy, he had some room there.
Well, you and I noticed some people slipping and sliding there pregame. We were watching, so slippery field, starting to get dewy out there.
It's going to be 1st and 10 at the Colgrove 37-yard line. Fairland is in the trips right, split left. Brumfield offset to the right. Ward takes the snap, drops back, looks, they're trying to run the same play, and they are. And Brumfield's got it. He turns. He's twisting, turning, and he's got about 7 yards on the play. Going to bring out 2nd down and 3. Ball resting on the Colgrove 30-yard line. Fairland comes out and two wide receivers right. Peyton in the wing, or Peyton Jackson in the wing. Single receiver left. Ward takes a snap and he runs a little toss to Brumfield, and he turns it up. He's running hard, and he's got a 1st down. And now we got a flag. Well, might be a late hit or face mask. It's a face mask penalty on Colgrove. So that's probably going to be 15 yards, maybe half the distance. They're inside the 30.
Where's that flag at?
So, personal foul. Personal foul face mask, so that's going to be half the distance. Ball to 22, so it should be on about the, or 27, should be about the 13.5-yard line. And that 13-yard line. Fairland comes out in slot right and slot left. Brumfield to the right. Ward the shotgun. Takes a snap. Drops back straight. And they're running tunnel screen. And, boy, that's going to be a big loss. Gavin
That's a
Hunt.
loss of about 10.
Yes, he tried to make, I was well defended and trying to get away. He slipped and fell, and they're going to lose about 11 yards on that play. It's going to bring up about 2nd and 21. Ball now sitting on the 23-yard line. So we have trips right, single receiver left. Ward the shotgun. He takes a snap and rolls right. And he underthrows Schmidt. Schmidt was open, but the ball's just a little bit too low. So it'll be 3rd down and 21.
Coach, that play was still well defended.
Yes.
Still well defended. Coal Grove had people there where they needed to be.
Still 5 minutes and 47 seconds to go here in the first half.
What you calling this?
He's got to go.
I think he's got to go downfield, Coach.
Oh, yes.
He's got to go downfield.
They haven't attacked the middle yet. We got the tight slot on both sides. Hunt goes in, and he's got it. Touchdown. Gavin Hunt went motion right. Ran a little out pattern, turned it up, and Ward laid it right in there. And Hunt's got it for a touchdown of about 23 yards. And Emma Marshall is on to try the extra point.
Coach, and I'll tell you what, we talked about this before the game. What would be the changer? You said speed.
Well, that was definitely a speed play there. They burn him. All right, the snap is down. The kick is up, and it's good. And Fairland has surged back, take a 7-6 lead with 5 minutes and 41 seconds to go in the half. Fairland answers the score of Coal Grove and was able to put the extra point through. Hero of last week's game, Miss Emma Marshall.
And we will be back, folks, in 60 seconds.
Okay, we're back here at Jim Mayo Stadium. Gavin Hunt approaches the ball. He kicks it short to the left, and
that was the tight end, Perry Kingery.
Perry Kingery covers it up, and Coal Grove's going to have decent field position at their own 42-yard line.
Coach, we've only got 5 minutes and 39 seconds left in this half. This is quick. Maybe they'll hurry up so we can go to the bathroom.
I hope so. Coal Grove's going to come out in the slot right, split backs, and hand to Stapleton again, and he's just bruising right up the middle for about 5 or 6 yard gain.
Coach, they're just walling down on that right there.
Yeah,
just outman us at the point of attack.
Brings up 2nd down and 5. Ball on the 47-yard line. And they're going to come out in the slot left this time.
Still unbalanced, Coach. Bringing more men over here on this side.
And giving it
There's your lead.
Stapleton again, and he backs his way for about 3 yards, maybe 4.
He was stopped for maybe a minimal gain, and
he was
got some
met
yards.
at the line of scrimmage, but he kept his feet moving and picked up. Yeah.
I wonder if Coach Lucas takes a shot here down the field.
I don't know. It's 3rd down and 1. I guess they're in 4-down territory. Ball sitting on the 49 of Fairland. He's going to run just a tailback trap, and he's Chase Hall found a hole, and he took off, and he was run down by Gavin Hunt for a very nice gain of about 20 yards. And the ball is now on the Fairland 33-yard line. Now they're coming out in the wing tee.
Unbalanced
right,
line again, Coach.
Unbalanced line right. And give the fullback this time, and he goes straight up the gut for about 9. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 1. Ball on the Fairland 23.5-yard line. Very and they come out this time, they're going to split right.
Same formation.
Wing.
Unbalanced line, Coach.
Yes, it is.
For you
They got
folks
the
at
tight
home
end.
don't know what an unbalanced line is. You don't have an equal number of people
Right.
on the line of scrimmage
They
on
have
each side.
4 guys to the right of the center and 2 to the left. And they try to outnumber you to one side or the other, and if you don't adjust, they'll just keep
They'll just keep running at you.
they'll just keep executing until you stop it.
And if you got success,
Oh, they gave him a 1st down. It's 1st and 10.
well, Coach, did they call a timeout?
I don't know what's going on. They evidently they're changed or not. Now they're set.
Look at this.
Now
They only got 1 guy on that side of the line of scrimmage.
they got us.
Coach, they only had 1 person on the left on the line, and he pulled.
Well, they gave it to number 22 that time. That was Trey Hunt. Looks like he's resting some of his backs right now. They got Hunt in there.
Still unbalanced.
This time they go off tackle to the tailback, and he is stopped immediately in there by number 15, Max Ward? No, it's 75, excuse me. Justin McKee.
Coach, what they're doing is running a little bit of power. They're taking the fullback and hitting the first man outside the hole and pulling the guard, and he's looking up inside, and the tailback just follows right through. A little power play.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7. Ball sitting on the Fairland 20-yard line. Colgrove comes out in the slot right. And they have run out of time, and it's going to cost them 5.
That's going to give them 3rd and 11, Coach.
3rd down and 12 yards to go. Delay of game on the Hornets brings up 3rd and 12. Hornets come out, and it looks like unbalanced right again.
Bootleg
They're
pass.
gonna he is met in there by
Steeler Leaf.
Tevin.
Is that
that Steeler?
Steeler Leaf? Which one was that?
Taylor.
Tevin Taylor.
Must
have been on a safety blitz.
Got on him right now, and he wasn't able to get the pass off. And that'll bring up 4th down and 12. Here's another one of those big plays, Coach.
Yep. And Coach, this is not where Cold Grove wants to be. They want to be in that 3 or 4 yard area.
Right.
This is a tough play for them. Let's see what Coach Lucas has dialed up.
Got a wing left tee. And he is going to be sacked by number 21 and number 56, Tevin Taylor and
Casey Hudson.
Casey Hudson.
Coach Colgrove only had 1 receiver out in the pattern. He was well covered. I believe that was number 5 that was out there. Jaron Hicks.
Fairland's going to take over on their own 35-yard line. First
Coach,
down 10.
That's a big play right for.
Oh, huge.
Right for half here.
Huge. About 2 minutes to go and a half, exactly 2 minutes to go. Fairland comes out and trips left, 1 wide receiver right, shotgun formation, and Brumfield directly behind Ward. Ward takes the snap, hands to Brumfield. He goes off left tackle.
Nice block.
And he is
Nice block.
knocked out of bounds at the Colgrove 44-yard line. Pickup of about 20 yards.
Coach, did you see that block by Tevin Taylor out here on the outside? Sprung
Yes.
JD right there. He probably got 10, 15
Taylor
more
stepped
yards.
his game up right now. I'm telling you, he's been
He had another one
put the
last
pressure
week,
on
if you remember.
defensively, and he's a good player.
Well, he comes from good stock.
Yes. I've got trips left. Taylor split out right. And we're going to hand the ball off to Brumfield again, and he's met by number 21, Hayes. And there's going to be a loss on the play of 1. Bring up 2nd down and 11.
Really nice little read.
Nice open field tackle there by
Casey Hudson
Chase
pulled there
Hall.
from left guard, Coach. And he was outmanned. It was 2-1-1 right there. Give Colgrove some credit. Good defensive
Fairland
stop.
comes out, trips left again, split right. Brumfield offset to the left. Ward takes the snap, drops straight back, and they're going to run the screen again to Brumfield, and he slips a couple tackles. He's still going. They've got him by the shirt tail, and he's got enough for the first down, though. The Dragons are going to have the ball at the Colgrove 31-yard line. Boy, he's slippery, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Well, I'll tell you, he's strong.
And
Coach.
powerful.
He's strong.
Trips
Strong runner.
left, same set. This time they're going to hand it to Brumfield. He's going off the left side, and they thought they had him, but he's loose. And he's tackled in there by number 21.
Timeout, Dragons.
Chase Hall on the tackle again. No gain on the play, really. It's going to bring up
2nd down and 12, Coach.
the 2nd down. I think it's 3rd down. Not sure. It says 2nd 11. Yes, it is 2nd down.
50 seconds.
Yeah,
What's your call here?
The Dragons call timeout there.
Yes, they did.
50 seconds to go in the half.
We're going to keep it here. What kind of call you think here, Coach?
I think something downfield again, Coach. Bob.
Actually, Colgrove's done a pretty good job on this drive. I think we got that nice little pick up there with JD, and then they kind of stepped up last 3 or 4 plays.
Yes, they
Done a
have.
pretty nice job.
The Dragons come out. The same set again. Trips left. 1 receiver wide right, Taylor. Brumfield directly behind Ward in the backfield. Ward takes a snap, fakes to Brumfield, and they run a double move to Taylor, and it's too long. And on the coverage for the Hornets was Clay Ferguson. Tried to have a little double move there, a little hitch and go.
Brings up a third down and 11 for the Dragons.
That's going to bring up third down and long.
Coach, I think we need about 15, maybe 16 to get in field goal range. Possible.
Yeah, I believe she can nail it from 30. Now they're going to go trips right. Gavin Hunt goes in motion to the left, and now we got to delay a game on Fairland. And that'll bring up third down and 16 for the Dragons. Ball will be moved back.
Well, it's tough, Coach. Coming out of a timeout, and you get a delay of game.
I know it. Trips right again. Goes in motion again. Fakes. Oh, they're going to try the hook and ladder right there. He did not get the ball to leap. It was intended for Steeler leap on the play. The ball fell short, and it looked like the hook and ladder.
Well, I'll tell you, Coach, this player's going to end up leaving them some time on the clock.
Oh, it's 38 seconds.
Going to give him a little bit of time. We couldn't even run it down, that incomplete pass. So time is still stopped. Tucker in the Wildcat, Coach.
Schmidt is in the Wildcat. He's going to take a snap, roll to the right, and now he's going to throw deep. Oh! Intended for Gavin Hunt down the right side, and looks like
it's number 5.
Number 5, that's Jaron
Hicks.
Jaron Hicks got his fingertips on it, knocked it away. So Colgrove's going to take over with 32 seconds to go. Coach, on their own 37-yard line. And the Dragons leading 7-6.
We've called Mr. Hicks's name several times tonight. He's had a pretty good first half.
Colgrove comes out in a full house tee. And now they're going to call timeout.
Play clock was down to 0, Coach.
That's why.
I'd say Coach Luke is just going to run the timeout right here. Well, I don't know. You know what? He's gambled tonight.
Well, I can't see them scoring. They're not a big quick score strike offense. They like to ground it, pound it, and take a lot of time off the clock. So I can see why Fairland went for it on fourth down. They've got 63 yards to go to score. And they're in a full house tee, so take the handoff, give it to the tailback, number 2, and he is brought down on the play by Tevin Taylor after a gain of about 4 yards, bring up second down and 6. Clock running, 15, 14, and this could be the last play. 6. They're in the full house. They take a snap, run the counter inside to number 21, Chase Hall, and that's going to do it for the first half. In a very tight ball game here at Jim Mayo Memorial Stadium. The Fairland Dragons are going to go into the locker room with a 7-6 lead in this Division VI Region 23 semifinal playoff game. Very good ball game.
And, folks, we'll be back in about 12 minutes. We'll be glad to you guys stay here, watch the band, and enjoy the halftime show.
Good evening and welcome to our halftime show featuring the Marching Dragons. Under the direction of Mr. Keith Pepper, selections will be Just Dance, Blinding Lights, and Bang the Drum. Let's hear it for our 2020 Marching Dragons.
With 8 minutes to go in the first quarter, Ohio State 14, Penn State 0.
And I already talk like a fucking asshole with my mouth and my so I overdo it. Like Cassie goes, no. So I want to make sure he knows what I'm saying, because what I'm saying is funny.
Okay, we're back here at Jim Mayo Memorial Stadium, halftime. We've got about 4 minutes to go. Going to update us with the stats, Chance Short, Iron Tribune. But before I do so, I got to give a shout out to my grandson, Cash Whitley. I did not mention him last week, and my other two granddaughters, Rosie Jax Donahue and Frankie June Donahue. So let's go to Chance Short right now and give us an update on the first half stats.
Thank you, Coach. Thanks for having me around here again, week 2. See you guys got the job back this week. To lead the way for Fairland is J.D. Brumfield. He's got 5 carries tonight for 29 yards, but he also has 4 catches for 55 yards. As far as quarterbacking, Max Ward doing a well job. He's 7 of 13. He's got 87 yards passing with a touchdown and 1 interception. Gavin Hunt, 3 catches, 32 yards, another touchdown for him this season. Not much offense for the Dragons, as Colgrove has held the ball for him majority of the first half. Big thanks to Austin Stapleton, who leads the way for them, who has 15 carries for 67 yards and a touchdown. Malachi Wheeler also getting in on the action, as he has 6 carries for 38 yards. And they do have a number 21, Chase Hall. He has 4 carries for 24 yards. So a lot of running the ball from Colgrove, and expect the same come second half. I'd say we'll see a little bit more of J.D. Brumfield and see the Dragons get back on the board and move on to next week.
Yes, just to update you on that, number 1 seed Belpre, or not, excuse me, not Belpre, Fort Fry. Fort Fry, they're up around the Belpre area, is playing the number 5 seed Barnesville. And if the Dragons win, they would have to go to Fort Fry if they win, but they would entertain Barnesville here at home if Barnesville is able to upset Fort Fry. If Colgrove wins, they will have to go to either Fort Fry or Barnesville. They're the number 10 seed. Fairland's number 3 seed. Fort Fry number 1, and Barnesville number 5. So that's the way things will go next week, depending on the outcome of these 2 games.
Well, Coach, I wanted to let you know that I have heard from people all over the country this week. California, Texas, Florida, New Mexico, Alabama, Connecticut, former Dragons, all giving us a thumbs up. Glad to hear us all and enjoying the broadcast. Happy to hear you after all these years. I don't know so much about me, but happy to hear you. But they're excited that we're on the radio. We had some people out at Beach Fork Lake last week. Didn't know it. There's about 40 of them listening to the broadcast. And
hello to everybody out there.
Yeah, we don't know if they're out there this week, but
I know it's a little cold to be camping. Yeah, I want to say hello to Coach Roger Schneider down in Lincoln, North Carolina. Him and Donna are watching tonight. And a lot of my friends in Ashland, especially Coach Dave Arthur, longtime friend and colleague. And Tomcats are doing pretty good this year, too.
Yes,
I watched
they
them
are.
last night. I don't know how they came out with Bell County, but if they beat Bell County, then they are undefeated. Coach Tony Glove and Ashland Tomcat. Colgrove making their way back out on the field. We've got about 48 seconds till the clock runs out, but I think they're going to get 3 more minutes to warm up. The officials are heading back out. Fairland's still in the locker room. We got another white knuckler tonight. 7-6. Dragons lead at halftime.
I think you and I expected this. We talked about this. We thought this is what this game was going to be.
Well, they're eating the clock up, just like you said they would try to do with long, time-consuming drives. But they ended, I think, 2 drives on downs and 1 fumble. Fairland has 1 turnover in the first half, and Colgrove has 1 turnover. I believe the Dragons are going to receive here to start the second half. They kicked off to start the game, so they deferred to the second half. And, Coach, this thing could come down to the end again, just like last week.
So we need to talk about special teams then. Were they big last week?
Huh. Let me tell you what, I'm going to set that scenario because I don't think I did a very good job.
Oh, no, you did a great job.
Nelsonville York scored with 33 seconds left. Fairland gets the kickoff, and Gavin Hunt, they kicked it right to him, which is exactly what Fairland wanted, but he slipped and fell on about the 10. Well, the first play, Ward hits Hunt right down the middle for about 30, and then he takes it 30 more down to the 20. So we got 16 seconds left. Ward throws one into the end zone that Nelsonville York thought they had intercepted, but the ball hit the ground, and video replay shows that it did. And then with 3 seconds to go, last play, the Dragons split out Hunt to the left, isolate him, and try to hit him on a post pattern. And he was pushed from behind, eliciting a pass interference penalty on Nelsonville York after the Nelsonville York kid had stepped in front and intercepted the ball. They thought the game was over. But no, there was a penalty. So they went half the distance from the 20 to the 10. On comes Emma Marshall. This is storybook stuff, I'm telling you. And she boots a 27-yard field goal with no time on the clock, because once the clock runs out, if the defense commits a penalty, you get what's called an untimed down. Well, Fairland was able to take advantage. Marshall kicked the ball. That ball would have been good from 37, but she drilled it right down the middle, and Dragons win, and the place goes nuts. And we got a little excited, too. What's that? All right. Okay. I don't know what the end of this game is going to bring up, Coach, but I'm telling you, I don't know how much more exciting it could be than last week.
We'll find out here shortly. And by the way, Coach, I just got a message. I guess our campers are back out at Beach Fork this week, and they said thanks for the shout out. I know my nephew's listening down in Alabama again, and he said, hey, we've got some people, like I said, I just heard from in Florida.
Oh yeah,
so.
The Florida boys are listening too. I guarantee you, Bobby and Ricky and Mike, they're all listening to the game from the Sunshine State. Probably a little better weather than what we're having. Well, Justin Newcomb set to kick off. Left-footed kicker. Waiting for the whistle. There it is. He approaches the ball, and he kicks it to the left side, straight to Schmidt. Schmidt takes off to the right. Now he turns it up, and he's going to give Fairland pretty good field position at their 35-yard line. The Dragons will set up 1st and 10.
Coach, I don't think you have any intention to kick it to Mr. Hunt tonight.
No, I don't think they're going to go over there.
Well, let's see what Cold Grove comes out. Let's see if they come back out in their 3-man front.
Dragons come out, and 2 receivers left, 1 wide right, and a wing. Brumfield directly behind Ward. Ward takes the snap, hands to Brumfield. He goes off left guard, and now he's going to be bottled up and dropped for a loss of 1 yard. It's going to bring up 2nd down, 11. They're getting good penetration up front. Okay, Dragons are going to come out in the empty set this time. There's 3 receivers left at the top of your screen, 2 to the right. Empty backfield. Ward drops back. He throws a little slip screen out to number 21. I believe that's Taylor.
Tevin Taylor.
Tevin Taylor, and they're going to gain about 5 yards on the play, bring up 3rd down and 6. Ball resting on the 39-yard line.
Brumfield coming back in the ball game, Coach.
All right, we're going to go 3 receivers to the right, 1 left. Brumfield offset to the right. Ward takes a snap, and he rolls right, and he's looking, and he's going to throw it in the dirt right at the feet of Gavin Hunt, and it's going to bring up 4th down and 6. Let's see what the Dragons are going to do.
I think we're going to punt.
I think that's the correct call. Well, Jackson's entered the game. Peyton Jackson, he's a snapper, so I think you're right, Coach.
Well, I think that's a smart thing to do right here.
Oh,
3rd
yeah.
quarter play field possession, make them go to the field.
They've got 1 receiver back. Number 2, Malachi Wheeler, is back to receive the punt. Snap is good. Kick is off. Goes right down. Great roll down inside the 15-yard line. The Dragons are going to kill it at the 14, and it's going to give Cold Grove a long field. But that's what they try to do. I don't think they're real upset. They want to.
Coach just got another message. We got people out in San Diego, California listening to us.
Oh, my. Hello, San Diego.
Kyle Riley. Good to hear from you, Kyle.
Okay. Cold Grove's going to come out, split right again.
Unbalanced
Wing
line.
right, unbalanced line. Now they move down. And Fairland goes off tackle to Wheeler. And Wheeler's going to pick up about 7 or 8 on the play. 7 yards. Bring
Coach,
up
it's that
2nd down
same
and 3.
tailback power they ran a minute ago. They pull that guard,
Yeah.
lead with the fullback. Just out Madison at the point of attack.
Well, I did see Fairland's defensive front move down. We'll see if they're going to make that adjustment. Cold Grove comes out, and they're going to split right again. Same set. Going to give to the fullback this time, and he's brought down, and it's going to be, I think, I don't know. They're calling timeout. It is a 1st down. He got exactly 3 yards.
And again, Coach, who will they do? Fullback lead right back there to get those yards they need.
Oh, they're going to ground and pound.
You know, something you pointed out in the first half, Coach, they're running a lot of backs in and out, keeping them fresh.
They're going to come out in just a straight, unbalanced right this time. And they give to Stapleton again, and he's off the right side for about a gain of 3. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 7. Yeah, that's a good point. Coach Carroll just pointed out that they're running everything toward their bench right now. And this time they're going to go unbalanced right again. And they're going to go straight up the middle with Stapleton. And he's only going to get a couple this time. It'll bring up 3rd down and a long 3, 3rd down and 4. Big play right here. Ferguson comes in with the play for head coach Jay Lucas. Colgrove breaks the huddle.
It's a big play right here, Coach. We need to stop right
And
here.
they look like they're coming out unbalanced left this time. And they still go right. And Stapleton gets a handoff, and he gets a tough 4.5 yards to pick up the 1st down.
Coach, how much time have they taken off the clock already? They've taken quite a bit of time off here just on this little drive from right here. This is what we talked about.
Yeah.
They control the
They're
clock.
running that offset unbalanced this time. And they give to Stapleton again. And Fairland's ready for him this time. And he only gains about 2 or 3. And now we got a flag.
And I believe they're
I
going
don't
to
know
get
what we
Tevin
got.
Taylor with some extracurricular activity right there. That's
Oh.
going to cost us 15.
I don't know what we got here. Dead ball. Personal foul. Hands to the face.
Yeah, I saw it from up here. Always the second guy gets caught,
And that's
Coach.
going to cost the Dragons 15.
Got to hold your composure.
And it's going to give Colgrove the ball in Dragon territory at the 47-yard line. They'll set up 1st down and 10. This time they're going with the balance line and the power eye right. And they run a little toss to Stapleton. He turns it up and runs it for about a 5-yard gain at the 42. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 5.
Running into the boundary again, Coach, over toward their bench.
They haven't run a play this side yet. They have to be ready for that counter. Come out in the power eye again. Again, they give to Stapleton. Same play, basically, and then pretty much same result. 5, 6, 7-yard gain. Going to give Colgrove a 1st down at the Fairland 35-yard line.
Well, we'll see if we get another dose of Mr. Stapleton again, Coach.
Yep. They're in that same power eye. Well, it's more like a wishbone, offset wishbone. They give Stapleton straight up off the left guard, and he's stopped immediately for a
Coach, they brought a
1 yard
lineman in
gain.
and stuck him down there, and they call him a sniffer back is what they call him. He's put him right there between
Right.
the guard and the center, and he's just leading right up on in the hole.
Exactly. Just an extra blocker. He doesn't even have a back number. He's got number 55 on. That is Elias Basil, or Basil. Straight handoff again, this time to number 2, I believe, Wheeler. Malachi Wheeler on the carry.
Big down right here, 3rd and 4, Coach. By the way, Coach, you
He's
got
gonna gain
another
about-
message. Got one from Barbara Riley, having the birthday party over at Salyers and a bunch of Fairland alumni, and they wanted to give us a shout out. So, guys, enjoy your party and happy Halloween.
Power eye again. Toss to Stapleton. He's met at the
Nice
line of
play.
scrimmage by Brumfield. And
Coach, that was a great tackle. Not great. That kid is stout, and they made a great tackle on him to hold him
Yes, they did.
right there. Big fourth down. Big fourth
I
down.
believe
Biggest
that
play of the game so far.
Was Hudson on the play, too. I'm not sure. Okay, we got a 4th down and 4. Big play right here. They're in the power I.
Unbalanced line again.
Unbalanced right. They hand it to Stapleton, and he's going to be brought down. There's no way he made it. He made maybe a yard. That's going to give the ball over to the Fairland Dragons on downs. Well, whoa, big play right there on
Coach,
the defense.
I don't think one play on that drive, they ran to our side of the field.
Now, the closest thing was a straight dive, and not one time.
And that was a
You know,
short side of the
coaches
field
get
every
that
time.
way.
Well,
Yeah, they want to see everything, and he's got 24 carries.
Chance, how many
Or
yards
they
Mr.
have
Stapleton
24
have? You said he has 24 carries. How many yards?
97 yards.
Wow, 97 yards.
Dragons come out in 2 backs in the
Wildcat.
backfield. He gives it to Brumfield off the left side, and he's got room, and he's going. He's going. He cuts it back, and he's going to be dropped at the Colgrove 42-yard line, 41-yard line. Gain of about 25 yards on that play. And the Dragons are going quick. They're on the line. Slot left. 2 receivers again. Same play. And this time he's met in the backfield. And he's going to lose a yard. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 11.
He lost, Coach. 4 yards there.
I don't know who's keeping that. There you go. Bring it.
3 yards.
Second.
Coach, I tell you, the defensive line from Colgrove got penetration that time. Just stopped that play right there.
Same set. He hands. Run the option to the right. He's got Taylor. Taylor's off and running down the right sideline, and he goes out of bounds. Great pitch. Great decision. And the Dragons are going to pick up a 1st down on that play.
Coach, I've noticed we got some players on both teams got their hands on their hips.
Well, they're going fast. We got the same set in the backfield again. Schmidt is taking the snaps. 2 receivers or 2 backs to the left, and it's just a power run. Ooh, my goodness. What a block. And the Dragons, Schmidt goes off left side, turns it up the sideline, and he's in.
Tevin Taylor with the
Tevin
block.
Taylor just absolutely pancaked a kid out on the outside there. I mean, I guess they call it eye-hopping a kid. he just rolled him. And Schmidt was able to turn the corner and up the sidelines, made a little cut back at about the 5, and he's in. Emma Marshall on for the kick. Snap is good. Puts it down, and kick is wide right, and that's going to be a 13-6 lead. 1-score lead for the Dragons.
Big extra point there, Coach. Big extra point.
Could be.
By the way, back to that touchdown play, there was 3 or 4 really good blocks out there on that edge.
Yes.
And I'll tell you what, Xander's got some wheels.
Oh, that boy can run. I mean, they got talent at the skill positions. You know, you've got Xander Schmidt, Tevin Taylor, of course, Gavin Hunt, Steeler Leap, and then Brumfield. They got some really talented skill people. A lot of speed. Now the Dragons are going to kick off, and back to receive the kick is number 2, Wheeler, number 8, Simpson, and number 5, Hicks.
Hicks had a good first half, Coach.
Right.
We called his name several times.
Gavin Hunt is lining up for the kickoff, waiting on the whistle. The referee gives him the signal. Hunt approaches the ball. This kick is low liner, bouncing down to the 10, picked up by Wheeler at the 10. He's going to go left and he's going to go right. Spins away from one tackler and he is brought down. A good return there on the play.
Excellent field position. There's a
Malachi Wheeler. And brings it out to the 46-yard line. Very good field position for the Hornets.
Coach, it looks like Bent Creek Barker might have been in on that tackle right there.
Bent Creek?
Bent Creek Barker.
I love it.
Coach, you know me, after 30 years, I have a nickname for everybody.
Absolutely. Okay.
Even
They're coming out
females.
unbalanced right. Offset, hands to Wheeler. He's off right side, trying to turn it up, and he's met in there by Taylor.
Nice play.
Again. Taylor and Schmidt on the play.
Coach, again, where did we run that? Where did they run that play to?
To the bench. See, they also have Jordan Williams over there at defensive end. They're going to come out and this time just a wing T, straight wing T, balance line.
Pass. Oh,
going to run the counter.
Nice
and he's
job.
met in there
Nice
by
job.
number 56,
Casey Hudson.
Hudson. Wraps him up, brings him down for a 1-yard loss, and that's going to bring up third down and 11 yards.
That's a great play,
Big
Coach.
play here.
Fighting off that guard, getting in there, making the play.
Big play here. If they could force a 3-and-out here, that would be huge.
This is not position Colgrove wants to be in. This
No,
is not
but,
where they're comfortable running their offense.
I got a feeling, though, they're in 4-down territory because
Well, I'm going to agree with you.
they're going to come out and balance line again, split right.
Here's your
He's going to roll out to the right. Williams chasing the quarterback, and he throws it, and it's incomplete on the right sideline. Ball intended for number 1, Morgan Schultz.
Well, I believe we got
Oh, we
somebody
got somebody
over there.
down on the sideline over there. I don't know who it is for Fairland.
I can't catch a number, Coach.
Is that Hunt? Or is that Stigler Leap? No, it's not Stigler. I see him coming to the sideline.
Now, Gavin Hunt's right there. Is it Tevin Taylor?
Could be Taylor. I thought I saw a 2 over there.
Well, Coach, here's the thing. We don't want to see anybody get
No,
hurt on
nobody.
either team. We just
Neither team.
That's
No, not this juncture of the season or any juncture of the season. 21, Tevin Taylor. He's down. Thank you to Chuck Price, one of the Coal Grove coaches, good friend of mine, old friend. Him and Nick Miller up here, I believe.
we fought some battles with those guys.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Chuck's got a bunch of battle stories.
I don't think he can hear us. It's probably a good thing. Well, let's all hope Tevin's okay over there.
Yeah. I can assure you this, we won't hear any language like we heard last week.
I guarantee you.
No, not these guys. They're class. Now, I'm starting to get concerned here. He's been down for a while. I don't know if it's his knee. It looks to me like they're looking at his left leg, or left knee.
Chuck, you guys got any idea what's going on over there?
I heard him say his leg, but
His leg. Okay. Well, folks, if you want to say a prayer, this would be a great time.
Yeah. He's getting up,
All right.
which is good. Limping a little bit. He's walking pretty gentle. I think he's going to be all right. He's a tough nut. Anything like his dad.
Well, I coached him in middle school a couple years, and he was a pretty tough nut.
Yeah, He's gingerly walking off the field, but
I'll tell you a little story about Tevin. We were down at Portsmouth playing a game, and I was calling offense for Coach Wyron. We got down there, and we got down about 2-yard line, and a couple of Portsmouth players took a little extra shot at Tevin down there. And he came over looking at me, and I said, "You want to run the same play?" He said, "Yes, sir, Coach." And when he did, he punished those two fellas because we ran the same exact play. Mr. Short, I can't imagine you would think I would do that, would you?
I think he's going to be all right. Okay, the Dragons are coming out. Let's see. What in the world? Why do they have third down over on that side? That should be first down. Or fourth down. That's what it is.
Should be 4th and 11, Coach.
It is. It's fourth down.
That's
11.
what I thought.
Okay. Hornets.
I think he's going to
huddle
punt
back
this
up.
time.
Oh, he looks like he's sending in the punting unit. This is not a time to be, 4th and 11. You pretty much have to throw it, and they're not much of a throwing team. They want to run it down your throat. So
Field
they are
position
in
on
punt
this.
formation. Number 20 again.
Yes, sir.
Newcomb, left-footed punter. The snap is good. The kick is up.
Returnable punt, if we can get underneath it.
Good move, really. I mean, he didn't know. Now we got a flag. Gavin Hunt wasn't really sure which way that ball was going to bounce, so he just
let's
jumped
hope
out of
that's
the way.
not a penalty on us, Coach. That'd cost us half the distance. That's not what we want to do.
No, I don't know what the call is. But
Chance,
there was
did you
a
see
flag.
anything there?
Personal foul. Fairland.
Personal foul against the Dragons.
Wow.
I don't know. Must have been a late hit.
Hit him in the back.
And it wasn't nothing. Agreed.
Well,
Yeah.
well, Coach, that's going to cost us 5. Half the distance to the goal. So that's going to be 1st and 10 from 5-yard line.
I'm not seeing him. No, he's got me. I'm not seeing him. Gator. Hey, get Stimson.
Okay, the Dragons are going to set up shop at the 5-yard line. 1st and 10. 2 receivers to the right.
I think we're going to call timeout, Coach. Coach Cunningham's going to call timeout right here.
I do see Schmidt back there in the Wildcat again.
Okay. Coach, I'll tell you
So-
what. Let's take 60 seconds, and we'll be back.
All righty. Oh, okay, we're coming right back. I wanted to give a shout out to Armstrong Local TV. They're the
Family
ones putting
channel,
on this-
absolutely.
That family channel, yes. Guys do a great job bringing you high school football. Never in my wildest dreams.
I'll tell you what, we appreciate you coming and covering our games. And we are thankful for the opportunity to be up here.
All right, Schmidt takes a handoff. He goes left. He keeps it. He turns up, and he's got a minimal gain of about 2 yards. Going to bring up 2nd down and 8.
2-yard gain is the 2nd down and 8.
Ball on the 7-yard line. Now Ward enters the game.
Play clock's at about 16, Coach.
Yeah, we have 46 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter on a running clock. Tight slot both ways. Single setback. Ward takes it, fakes right. Now they're going to run that screen pass over to Brumfield again. He turns it up. Look out! He's got room. He's heading down the field, and he is tackled at about the 48-yard line. That's going to be about a 40-yard gain for the Dragons. 47-yard. 47.
Coach has a nice design play.
39
you got Schmidt
yards.
coming into the
They killed him with
backfield.
that little tailback or fullback running back screen to the right or the left.
Nice play.
Ran it several times. Good time to call it. Really got them out of the hole. They got pretty good field position now at their own 47-yard line.
I think that's going to be the last play of the third quarter, Coach.
That is. That is.
All right, let's take
With 8
another.
minutes to go in the game.
Let's take another 60 and be right back.
All righty. Okay, we're back here at Jim Mayo Memorial Stadium. The Dragons just had a nice 39-yard gain to bring up 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line. We got trips right. Tevin Taylor's back in the ball game, wide receiver left. Ward takes a handoff. He rolls left. Looks like option. He pitches to Brumfield. He turns
Speed
it
option.
up, and he's got room. He's down the left sideline. He's knocked out of bounds at the Colgrove 33-yard line. Another Dragon first down.
That was number 5 again, Coach, on the tackle.
Jaron Hicks.
Back to the Wildcat.
Schmidt's back in the game now. Ward is out. We got trip receivers to the right. Peyton Jackson in the slot along with Gavin Hunt. Steeler leap, lone receiver to the left. And the handoff straight up the right, off the right guard to Brumfield, and he's going to pick up about 7 or 8 yards on the play. He'll bring up 2nd down and short. 2nd down and 3.
Coach, that's a nice little play they run. They pull 56, Casey Hudson, right up in the hole, and JD just falls him through. Just a little trap.
And a good hole there. Boy, he hits it hard, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. 10 carries for 84 yards,
Chance
Coach.
Short just updated us. Brumfield's got 10 carries for 84 yards. We're going to run a little option to the left again. Brumfield gets the pitch, and he's taken out at about the 20-yard line, and that's going to bring up another first down for the Dragons. 1st and 10 at the Colgrove 20-yard line. This would be huge if we get points here.
Absolutely huge. Colgrove needs to keep it close.
And, you know, the thing about it is Fairland is beating them at their game on the ground. Schmidt again in the backfield. 2 backs to his right. He takes a snap. He hands to he fakes to Brumfield, and on the option, he turns it up, and he's going to gain about, 4 yards on the play, bring up 2nd down and 6, maybe 5. Be a long 5.
Ball's on the right hash. Let's see if they come back to the left-hand side, wide side. Try to use some of that speed.
Well, big thing is here we need to go north and south.
Exactly.
Schmidt takes a handoff again. He hands to, I believe it's Tevin Taylor. He found a little crease, cut back to the right, and he picks up about 4. No, he's got 5 yards, and he's got a first down at the Coal Grove 10-yard line.
Well, Coach, I say we line up and run it right at him.
It's I don't think I'd do a whole lot different. We've been pretty successful on the ground here. You know, Woody said that when you pass, 3 things happen and 2 of them are bad. Same set. This time he hands off to Brumfield, who goes off the left guard. He turns it up for about 5. And it's going to bring up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line. Excuse me, 5-yard line. Just over the 5-yard line. Schmidt still taking the snaps. Taylor and Brumfield to the right. Slot right. 1 receiver left. Now the back switch sides and go to the left side. And Schmidt just takes off, turns it up, and he's met immediately by.
I think he was open outside, Coach. He decided to turn it up.
He met again in there by Hicks. Now they're going to send Ward back in the game, take the snaps. It's going to be 3rd down and goal from about the 7. Had a loss of 1 on that play. Now we got trip receivers left, 1 wide right. Brumfield to the left of Ward. Ward in a shotgun. He takes a snap and rolls left, rolling, looking, throwing to the infield, and he's
Touchdown.
got
Steeler
leap. Steeler leap makes the catch. Ward just drilled it right in there on a little hook pattern by Steeler leap, who snags it and gives the Dragons a 19-6 lead. And Emma Marshall comes on to attempt the extra point. Boy, that was big.
That was real big.
We've got 7 minutes and 59 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. And
this
the
one right
Dragons
here
have
is
just
huge,
taken a
Coach.
2-score lead. Yes, it is. Snap is up, hold is down, and the kick is right down the middle. And that's going to make the score 20-6 with just under 8 minutes to go in the ball game.
Let's take a 60-second break. We'll be right back.
All righty. Oh, I don't know what that is. Okay, we're back. Dragons line up for the kickoff. Back deep for the Hornets, Malachi Wheeler. The kick is right down the middle, squibbed a little bit. It goes to number 21, and he makes a great run right up the middle. That's Chase Hall, and he brings it all the way to the 47-yard line.
Wow, that's excellent field position.
Great field
Coach.
position for the Hornets here, and they need to answer and get back in this ball game.
They need to answer very quickly, Coach, because they're, like I said, they're a 3, 4, 5 yard.
Yep. And there's 7:54 to go in the game. Wing left. He's going to drop back, and he's throwing deep down the middle, and it is picked off by Gavin Hunt. Hunt's going left. He's headed toward the sideline. Taylor waiting to throw a block for him. And he's run out of bounds at the Colgrove 39-yard line.
Flag down on the field.
38-yard line.
Holding.
Oh. What? Oh, my. We got a penalty. That's going to
Oh, my.
negate that call.
Wow.
Or that play. And they've got roughing the passer.
Coach, this is
On
deja
Fairland.
vu from last week. We did the same daggone thing.
I think we did, yep. That's going to move it down to the Fairland 37-yard line. 38-yard line, excuse me. Yep, 15 on that play.
Well, Fairland gave Colgrove a gift.
And Colgrove's coming out in a wing left, split left. And they're going to hand the ball off to Chase Hall again, and he's been in there. He stood up. He's still moving. Still moving. And Schmidt stole the ball, headed down the sidelines, but they have ruled the runner down. The forward progress stopped. I don't know about that one. Evidently, I don't know. Evidently he did. It's 2nd down and 2 at the 30-yard line. Clock is running. Approaching 7 minutes. Same formation. And the handoff to number 30, Stapleton. And he's got enough for the first down. He got about 3 on the play, and they only needed 2. So that's going to give Colgrove a first down at the Fairland 27-yard line. So 1st and 10, Hornets at the Fairland 27. They come out in the slot right. Hands off to Wheeler. Wheeler turns the corner, and he's run out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. 16-yard line. And that's a first down.
Got the edge on Jordan Williams that time, Coach.
1st and 10 from the 16. Colgrove trying to get back in this ball game. They're going to come out in the slot left this time. He's going to hand off to Stapleton. He's met in there hard, 3, 4, 5 yards. And he takes it down to the 10, 6 yards on the play. They're going to bring up 2nd down and 4. Ball sitting on the 10-yard line. They're going to come out in the same set again. No, this time they're going to go unbalanced. Unbalanced left. And it's going to go left to Chase Hall. And he runs over a defender, but that defender brought him down. Number 8, Schmidt.
I think we're gonna get
3rd
a
down and 1.
Mr. Stapleton again.
Oh yeah. 3rd and short here. Ball in about the 7. Handoff goes to Wheeler, and he's met in there and stopped. He's not going to get it. It's going to bring up 4th down and 1. He's lost about a half a yard on the play. Whoa, that was big. Now this is bigger. But now we got a timeout. We're going to take a timeout. Colgrove.
Coach, let's take a 60-second break.
All righty. Okay, we're back. The Hornets facing a 4th down and a long one. Ball on about the 8-yard line. They come out in unbalanced left, split left. Ferguson takes a snap, hands to Stapleton, and Stapleton has the first down. He goes off left guard. And we got guys down on the field. And that is
That's Casey Hudson, Coach.
Casey Hudson. He's up, though. And the Hornets are coming to the line. And they're in a wing left tee. And they're going to hand the ball straight off to Stapleton right up the middle. And he is close.
He's in.
He's in for the touchdown. Right up the gut. About 4 yards in the end zone. And Hornets have cut the lead to 20-12. I don't know whether they'll go for one here. I think they're going for two. Out comes, I don't see the kicker out there. Yes, they're going to go for two. Try to cut this thing to 20-14. Ball's on the 3. And they come out in a wing or an unbalanced left. And they turn and toss the ball to Wheeler. And he is short. Did not make it. Tackled at about the 1-yard line. 4 minutes, 52 seconds to go in the ball game. The Dragons are hanging on to a 20-12 lead. That is still just a one-score game if you score and go for two.
I'll tell you what,
Which
they didn't use much time off the clock.
No, I think there was 7:59 to go when the drive started.
It's about 3 minutes.
About 3 minutes, that's all it took. That's about as quick as you drive as you'll see from the Hornets.
It is. Well, I guess we should get ready for an onside kick.
It's a possibility.
See if Coach Cunningham gets his hands team in there. Looks like he
I've
has.
seen he put Ward in there, the quarterback.
Yeah,
He's over here on this side.
We've got, looks like all skilled people in there at the moment.
Yeah, he doesn't have anybody really back what you would call real deep. Gavin Hunt is standing on the 30. And there are 6 guys up on the 50. Number 16, they caught him. Offsides. He was standing over top of the 50 with 1 foot on the other side of the line when the whistle blew. And now that'll cost the Dragons 5. So they'll move it up 5 to the 45 and kick off.
Special teams mistakes.
Right. Well, you got it. Everybody on the front line has to be on the other side of the 50. Now it's the 45. Newcomb. Sure. It was an onside kick. It traveled 10 yards, and Fairland got on top of it. I think that was Spence, number 80. Or is that
I can't tell who it was from there, Coach.
Hunt? Hunt's younger brother, Bryce Hunt, number 80. So the Dragons are going to set up at their own 45-yard line after recovering the onside kick.
Looks like we're going back to the Wildcat, Coach.
Schmidt checks in at quarterback. So the Dragons are going to be in their Wildcat set. There'll be 2 other backs back there with Schmidt. They're offset to the right. Dragons in the slot left. The handoff goes to Brumfield, and he gains about 2 before getting slammed down by number 50, Tucker Meadows.
Coach, Dragons need to take their time getting the play in. Running some clock here.
Oh, definitely got to use the clock. It's down to 4:26. Ward checks back in for the Dragons. And now we're going to go 3 receivers to the right. Tevin Taylor to the left. Single setback, Brumfield.
Play clock at 3.
Ward takes a snap. He hands to Brumfield. He goes off the right side, and he's going to be met. And he gets loose, and he's coming left. Taylor, he is down the sideline. He knocked out of bounds at the Hornet 25-yard line.
Beautiful play.
How he
by
got out.
JD.
That was all J.D. Brumfield. He was supposed to go wide right. He was stopped in the backfield. They had him around the ankle. He pulled his foot loose and went down the left side.
Coach, I'll just tell you, that's what off-season work does for you.
About a 33-yard gain on that play.
And that was him.
That was all strength.
Yes, sir. I know JD's worked his rear end off.
Oh, he's a man-child. Okay, we got 3 receivers to the right, 1 left. Ward hands off to Brumfield again. He turns it up, and he's going to get almost. Oh, we got a flag on the play.
I think we're going to get a personal foul, Coach, possibly piling on or a face mask.
He gains about 7 or 8 on the play. And the penalty is on, what do you call it, personal foul?
Yep.
Oh, blow to the head.
Yes.
Called.
That's not what Colgrove needed to do right there.
And that's going to take it down to the 9, close to the 8.
Don't have to be any hurry right here, Coach.
No, got it down to the 8-yard line. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go on a running clock.
Play clock's at
Dragons
12.
ahead 20-12. The Dragons come out in their spread offense. Slot left, wing right, split right. Brumfield in the backfield behind Ward. Ward takes a snap, hands to Brumfield. He goes off the left side. He's got some room, and he is driven out of bounds at about the 3 or 4 yard line. And that's going to bring up 2nd and goal at the 4 yard line. So it'll be 2nd down, 4 yards to go.
Big possession for the Dragons, Coach. We need a score right here.
Huge.
Mr. Brumfield has 16 carries for 139 yards.
He's been carrying the load. And they're setting up a wing right, slot right, 1 receiver left, Taylor. Familiar set. Brumfield behind Ward. Ward takes the snap, hands to Brumfield. He goes off the right side, and he is in the end zone for a touchdown. And that could seal the deal. The Dragons go up 26-12 with the extra point to go. Marshall enters. Peyton Jackson enters. He's the snapper. Gavin Hunt's the holder.
I'll tell you what, Coach, that was an excellent read from JD on his blockers. Excellent read. Great cut. Sneaks into the end zone.
Snap is good. Hold is down. The kick is up, and it's right down the middle. And Dragons are going to take a 27-12 lead with 3:06 to go in the ball game. Let's take a break.
All right, Coach. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Okay, we're back. And Dragons getting ready to kick off. Gavin Hunt kicking back deep for the Hornets. Malachi Wheeler. The approach and the kick is deep down the left side, taken at the 10. Number 8. And he's still moving. And that was Steven Simpson on a run. Really good, hard run out. And I think that was Steeler Leap on the tackle. All right, Hornets have got to go with a sense of urgency here. They're down 27-12 with under 3 minutes to go in the game. And they're looking at 60 yards to go for the score. Ball sitting on their own 40, 39. They're in a wing right.
They're going to break the huddle with 12, Coach. That's a penalty. Well, officials let it go.
Yep. They're going to throw a little short pass to number 1, and he cannot hang on to it. That was Morgan Schultz. And pass was just a little bit low and out in front.
Nice little bootleg action there, Coach. They were flooding that side of the field.
Hornets break the huddle. Brings up second down 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. They have a slot to the left, wing right. They're in the shotgun. Ferguson looking downfield. Now he takes off, and he's going to turn it up, and he's going to get a first down. He's run out of bounds by, I believe it was Tevin Taylor. Pushed him out, but not after a gain of 12, so it'll bring up a first down.
Coach, that should have been a sack. We lost outside contain right there and let him get outside for the first down.
So it's going to be first and 10. Ball on the Dragon side of the field at the 49-yard line. And they're going to come out in the shotgun again. Single setback left. Schultz goes in motion. He rolls left. And it is complete to Schultz, and he is met in there by number 4, J.D. Brumfield. He got away momentarily, but might have been a mistake, Brumfield.
Well, Coach, I'm going to tell you, quarterback number 14, Ferguson, took a heck of a shot right there. It took him a minute to get up.
I did not see who that was on the hit of the quarterback.
Yeah,
but
I think it was number 20.
20? Garrett Spence.
We're going to give him credit for that anyway.
Spence. They're back in the shotgun again. Slot left. Drops back. Looks left. He gets outside Hudson. He throws deep down the sideline and out of bounds. So it's going to bring up third down and 7.
Coach,
the ball at the 42-yard line.
They beat our contain again. Got outside of Casey Hudson there.
Well, I think we're definitely at the point in the game where this is 4-down territory.
I think Mr. Hudson's coming out of the game. Looks like he's got a left shoulder hurt. Maybe got a stinger.
I think he was hurt a couple plays ago. 1 minute and 48 seconds to go. Dragons leading 27-12. The Hornets face a third down and long. They come out in the shotgun. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Ferguson rolls out, and it is almost intercepted by Gavin Hunt. So that's going to bring up 4th down and 8. And Colgrove will go for it. with 1 minute and 41 seconds to go. They got to have a first down.
Coach, if we make a stop here, I
Hey,
believe the fat lady is going to be yodeling.
We just put in Bent Creek Barker.
Uh-oh. They must be going to our nickel defense, Coach.
We're going to some speed. Ferguson drops back, and we got a
Motion.
false start. Someone left a little bit early on the outside there. I believe it was,
Coach, our 2 inside receivers are running a little crossing route in there.
yeah, I think Jaron Hicks left a little bit too soon. So that's going to bring up 4th down and 12. Ball is now on the Colgrove side of the 50 at the 49-yard line. They need to go to the Fairland 34 to pick up a first down. And they're in shotgun again, tight slot. Ferguson takes a snap. He's looking. He throws down the middle, and it's caught by number 2, Wheeler. And he has got the first down, and now we got a late hit.
Penalty on Schultz. They're going to take him out the game.
Schultz committed a personal foul there on a late hit after the whistle, and that's going to cost him. Although they did pick up the first down, and a great catch by Wheeler and a good run. He turned it up.
Well, that's unfortunate right there, Coach.
Yeah, I hate to see that.
Cold Grove kids playing their hearts out right here.
Sure,
and
they
that's
have.
hard. I mean, that's a good play. Got the first down, and then get penalized 15 yards.
Well, that's going to bring it back to the 47-yard line of the Hornets, but it will be a first down and 10 because they had picked up the first down. So it'll be 1st and 10, Cold Grove on their own 47-yard line with 1 minute and 22 seconds, 1:20, and the clock running. They come out in slot right and left, shotgun. Wheeler goes in motion to the left. The snap is dropped, and he is going to be dropped at the 35-yard line. That might have been a case of just looking up a little bit too soon. I didn't think the snap was that bad. It just kind of...
Coach, this looks like this is not the part of the game Cold Grove is used to.
No. This is not their game. But they have to go to it to get back in this. Fairland is now in a 3-deep prevent. Cold Grove has got a second down and about 22, 20, 21.
34 seconds
come back
on the running
out,
clock,
trips
Coach.
left. Ferguson takes a snap, and he's going to tuck it and go. And we got a flag over here on the left. I think maybe Wheeler might have went in motion. I don't think he got set before the snap.
I think I would decline this. Take the down. Well, I don't know, Coach.
Well, there's only 18 seconds left to go in the game.
Hey, you know what? I would take it. 18 seconds, I would take it. I'd take that penalty.
Bryce Hunt is going to enter the game now, and now they're going to go 4-deep prevent. Back deep is Bryce Hunt, Gavin Hunt, Steeler Leap, and Tevin Taylor.
He did decline it, Coach.
Well, it was a running clock. And now the clock is going to start. And there, Cold Grove, 14, 13. Ferguson takes a snap, rolls left, and it's going to go incomplete. Intended for number 21, Chase Hall, and it was knocked away. I think Schmidt was in on the play there.
He was. Coach, I believe that we're getting ready to advance to the next round of the Ohio High School State playoffs.
That is history.
That is history.
There's 7 seconds to go. This well could be the last play of the game. The Dragons going to wrap this one up.
Chuck, we'll see you, bud.
Shotgun, trips right.
Tell Nick we said hey.
Ferguson takes the snap. He turns it up, and he is dropped in there.
That's going to be it.
Number 6, Devin Barker. Bent Creek Barker smacks him down, and that's the ball game. The Dragons have prevailed, and they've won this 4th round Division 6 playoff game in Region 23, and they await the winner of the Fort Fry Barnesville game. If Barnesville wins, they'll come here, and hopefully we'll be back. But if Fort Fry wins, they'll be Fairland will have to travel to Fort Fry because they are the number 1 seed. At this time, I'm going to.
Okay. He doesn't have him. He doesn't have him.
Oh.
Well, Coach, I enjoyed it again this week.
Well,
Lo and behold, you never know. I mean, Lord willing, we may be back here again.
could be. You know, when they get this far, most of the teams are pretty good. And, you know, my hat's off to Colgrove. They had a good year. They came up short tonight, but they play hard.
Yeah, give our kids credit. Give Coach Lucas credit. They started out 0-2 in the season, came back and won 5 straight.
Yes.
And, you know, they don't have anything to be ashamed of or should be hanging their head. They did a great job.
Right. You make it to 4th round in the playoffs. It's their 4th playoff game.
Yeah, it is.
And that's it.
I wish I knew time of possession because I'm going to think in the second half we dominated that time of possession.
We might have. Our running game really got in gear. J.D. Brumfield just really carried the rock. And he was running hard. See you later, Chance. Chance Short taking off.
Coach Ward taking off.
Coach Ward, defensive coordinator for that 93 playoff team. And also, I wanted to mention a guy that I haven't mentioned, and that is, I think, I don't know whether I did or not, Mark Hinkle, defensive coordinator for
we haven't talked about Mark this
You know,
year.
Mark Hinkle was a tight end on that 93 team. There are a lot of guys around here from that 93 team. Jeff Gorby, center on that team.
Athletic director
you got
now.
guys like Willie Mills, Damian Souther, J.D. Smith, Todd Taylor, Michael Jackson. You know, just and I want to name the line out too. Those guys up front with Gorby was Wormleap, J.D. Dinwiddie, Josh Shortridge, and Kevin Dameron.
Yep. I'll tell you what, Coach, talk about Coach Dinwiddie. He's down in North Carolina.
Yes.
Been coaching down there for several years, has had some really, really good programs.
Right. There's guys all over the country. And listen, we appreciate all your comments and all your texts. Dave's been showing me texts the whole game, people all over the country. And we appreciate you tuning in to watch this game.
And we appreciate everybody, everybody sending us a message and letting us know that they're listening and enjoying the game, Coach. I've enjoyed it again. I say it again. We have a good time when we're together.
Yes, sir. That's just the way it was back in '93.
Well, that's true. That's true. We were talking about earlier, Coach, there's an awful lot of stories that we could tell, but I think that probably wouldn't be very good to put on the air.
Oh, no, they don't need to know everything. But I can tell you this. A good time was had by all.
Yes, it was. And you know what? That's one of the things I love about this place. You know, me coming up here being a Chesapeake boy, that was kind of tough. But
I didn't know you were from Chesapeake.
Oh, yeah. But welcome.
Just kidding.
I know you are. But welcome with open arms. And, I remember when I first started coaching middle school basketball, I remember coming to you and saying, Coach, just tell me what you want to do. And let's get this program going in the right direction.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you, I got a lot of good memories here. But tonight we've seen history made with the Dragons advancing to the 5th round of the playoffs. Of course, they got a first round bye, and then they dispatched Rock Hill pretty handily. And a really tough game last week against Nelsonville York. And tonight against another really good team, the Cold Grove Hornets. Fort Fry, I just got an update. Fort Fry has won their playoff game with Barnesville 34-0. So this is going to be the end of the B team.
I believe it is, Coach. But like I said, I've enjoyed it. This has been a blast.
Oh, yes. I never thought or dreamed I'd be doing something like this, but it's been fun. And hopefully you've enjoyed our broadcast. So, again, the final score, the Fairland Dragons 27, the Dawson-Bryant Cold Grove Hornets 12, and on to the next round to face Fort Fry at Fort Fry. So we're going to sign off now. Coach, you got any last words?
It's been 2020 has been a really, really strange year.
Really.
But, it's been good for the football team. And I'm glad to see success here at Fairland.
I can't imagine that we've been able to get in, 8, 9 games now? Fairland 8-1.
Hey, it's amazing, and proud of these kids. I see I miss these kids every day in the hallways, and several of them in my class. And you know what? These are really a good group of kids. It really is.
Good luck to them is all I can say. They'll face another really good opponent in Fort Fry next Saturday night, and hopefully it'll be on somewhere streaming. So with that, we're going to sign off and thank all you listeners, and have a safe trip home, everybody.
All right, good night, folks.